Hey guys, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this video is about common mistakes you can make while trying to make Singapore noodles for the first time. If this is your first time of making this, please watch this video to the end to avoid repeating the same mistakes and learn the necessary lessons, and then go ahead and enjoy your meal. So at this point, you want to soak your rice. You're using boiled water. Make sure the water comes to a boil, and you just allow this to soak in here for 5 minutes. It shouldn't be more than 5 minutes. After that, you just take out the water, bring in cold water just to stop the cooking process. Then you sieve out the water and you set this aside and continue cooking. Now I'm bringing in my shredded chicken. I already seasoned this. You saw it when I seasoned with black pepper, seasoned cube, and some blended onion. So right now I'm just going to allow this fry and cook. You don't want this boiling. You want it frying. So just give it some space and allow it to fry. At this point, I'm bringing in my minced garlic. I'm not going to allow this stay for too long because I don't want my garlic to get burned and give it a bitter taste. You want to avoid that. So just fry a little bit and you set this aside as well. At this point, it's okay to start talking about some of the mistakes I made that I think you should avoid making. So I watched lots of videos before I made this video. I always do my personal research and make before I make my own videos. So in all the videos I watched, nobody talked about the quantity of the rice that you should make. Guys, I'm laughing, but it wasn't funny. Okay, it wasn't funny at all. Nobody talked about it because you don't know how these things go. You don't know if it's gonna be too much. So remember my soy sauce, sesame oil, and everything. That's what I just brought in. Now back to the lesson. You don't know if it's going to be too much. You don't know which quantity is enough. So when I soaked my first rice, I soaked half of the rice, but looking at it, it looked so small. And I thought this won't be enough for two. And that was the that was the beginning of my mistakes. That was how I spoiled everything. I ended up making too much. Like, this is too much, guys. Don't cook the whole pack. Make sure you cook just half. If not, you're going to suffer. And just keep watching this video. You will see the way I suffered for making this mistake. So when you want to make Singapore noodles, except you really intentionally want to cook so much, if you just want to have the amount that you can control, please don't cook a whole pack. Don't make that same mistake. Lesson number 2. God, this was terrible because I made so much at the time. Because I made the whole pack, I struggled, guys. I struggled with mixing this up. It was a disaster. Let me just use the word. I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to use that. Okay, it was a hell of a job. Like, it was too much for me to handle. I couldn't mix this comfortably. I couldn't just do the mixing easily. I tried and tried. You see me changing my picker to my spoon. You see me doing all sorts. Like, so guys, to avoid this mistake, you need to learn how to use your picker. You need to learn how to control the picker. Don't be like me. I made a mistake, but I was able to remedy it by using what I have more control over. You can see I'm back again, trying to use both, trying to control it. That was my second lesson. Because I made the first mistake of making too much at a time, I had to struggle with mixing it up. And just by the side, let me add this. Another thing I think I discovered is that if you're first timer, if you're making this for the very first time, you don't have to just put in the rice the way it is. I think you should break it. Yeah, break it. You have to break it so you can have more control over it, and that will help a lot. And now I just brought this in, and I'm still going to be missing this. So guys, it wasn't funny. It was a whole lot of work. It was stressful for me. And the third lesson I learned from this is you don't have to give up. It's going to turn out fine. Like, after everything, it cost a lot. It took a lot of energy out of me, but it turned out fine. It wasn't great like I imagined, but it was fine. Yeah, so I am happy I didn't give up along the way. And also, please take note of this. Final lesson. I didn't include this. Okay, I forgot to include this. I'm going to say it now. The final lesson is this. Don't make too much of this. And if you have leftovers, please don't leave it on your cooker. Put it in the fridge directly. This is going to go bad by money. So that's one of the things that really hurt me. By daybreak, it was already bad. So you don't have to leave it on your cooker. Take it straight. Take it straight to the fridge. Please, if you have so much of this, don't leave it on the cooker. Make sure you finish it, or you take it straight to the refrigerator. If not, it's going to go bad. So guys, my name is Joy, and thank you for spending your time with me. I hope you learned your lessons in this video. Till we meet again, I say bye.